If you want 2026 to feel calmer and more profitable than previous years, this video matters. Because most fiction authors do not fail due to lack of effort. They fail because they start in the wrong place. They jump straight into tactics, posting more, running ads, launching over and over again. And yet some authors sell steadily and are not burnt out versions of their former self. My name is Narelle Todd, and I have been coaching fiction authors for over a decade. I have seen self-publishing explode, self-media change relentlessly and often, reader behaviour change, storefronts moving further and further away from a co-working relationship with authors to one where they actually devalue the work of the author. Today I want to slow that merry-go-round down. Show you the 3 sales foundations that make book sales predictable instead of accidental, irregardless of what change is going on, whatever the flavour of the week is for authors to be stressed about. That does not matter. If you set these things up early, everything else becomes easier for your year ahead. Last week I talked about why pausing at the end of the year is not laziness, it's actually strategy. And today we're going to move forward. This is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things first. Most authors start with tactics, so they will ask, what should I post? What ads should I run? What promos should I join? But tactics without foundations create chaos. You end up busy and inconsistent and never quite sure what is actually selling your books. And that's why sales often feel random. And to make matters worse, you have plenty of book marketing coaches screaming at you about the latest changes, which only serves to increase your stress levels and bad chemicals in your body as you scramble for whatever the in thing is that you are now meant to be using. So before tactics, we actually need foundations. Our foundations create our stability. Stability creates confidence, and confidence creates momentum. There are 3 foundations that matter most for wide fiction authors in 2026. So this fits the business model if you are a wide author. If you're not sure what your business model is, check out my other videos. I will link to it in the comments so that you can watch that first. So you do not need more than these 3 foundations. So our first one is our visibility structure. So this is not about you being everywhere. It's about you choosing where readers consistently discover you. Visibility structure answers one question, and that question is, where do new readers reliably come from? So it could be email traffic, ads, YouTube, newsletter swaps, retailer ecosystems, competitions that you go in, newsletter builders. The mistake that authors make is spreading visibility thin. So have a look at your data from the social platforms that you're on. Have a look at your email service provider data. It will show you your readers by gender and age, how active they are with you, which of the platforms stand out, which ones are most active. If you are new to self-publishing or you've not been active on socials or with email for a while, then simply choose a platform that you want to learn more about. Because when you focus on this platform, you want it to be something that you are interested in. So in 2026, focus beats volume. Choose one primary visibility channel and commit to it long enough for patterns to form. Typically, that's about 3 months. What this does is it removes the guesswork as to where your readers are coming from. Our second foundation piece is our conversion pathway. So visibility alone does not sell books. And this is why your second foundation piece is the conversion pathway. This answers the question, once a reader finds me, what do they do next? Do they join your email list? Do they buy book 1? Do they move into a series? Do they simply experience your brand? If your pathway is unclear, readers stall. Your job is to make the next step obvious and easy. So one clear path is better than 5 confusing options. 2 clear paths is even better. Let me explain. So I'll share an example with you. Prior to the end of year break, I was working with authors in my mastermind group on their back matter. I identified 10 different ways that they could optimize their back matter to do 2 things: collect reader emails and sell more books. If you are anything like the authors I coach, your back matter needs to be tightened and be better at building reader relationships and increasing your book sales. My authors did not know how to do this effectively, as they were copying what others were doing, who were copying what others were doing, or they were doing whatever somebody had told them the back of the book should look like. The back of your book should guide your reader to give you their email address so they can better experience your worlds, and to clearly show what next book they should buy. 2 things. All the other stuff that traditionalists insist should be before those 2 things simply means that they don't understand sales psychology. The truth is, most authors have been taught the wrong thing when it comes to their back matter. Our third foundation piece is our reader relationship. This is the piece that most authors underestimate. So platforms introduce you to readers. Relationships convert and retain readers. This is particularly important if you are writing books that you enjoy to write and read, rather than necessarily writing directly to a certain market or trope that's trending at the moment. Your email list, your reader community on sites like Patreon or Substack, or direct connection space is where you actually get to build trust. And trust changes buying behaviour. When your readers know you, sales become smoother, you stop relying on urgency, you stop relying on discounts, and this is where predictability comes from. So when these foundations are in place, something powerful happens. You stop asking, what should I try next? And you start asking, how do I strengthen what already works? That shift eliminates decision fatigue. Marketing becomes repeatable instead of emotional. Now, one common author fear through all of this is that this sounds too simple. Authors worry that they're missing something, that everyone knows a secret tactic. But complexity is rarely the answer. Consistency is. Let's be honest for a second. When you try my suggestions, you are going to feel like you are being lazy because you will be looking at other authors running around like chickens and feeling like you need to be too. You are going to feel like you need to do more and that things are too calm. The more you are frazzled, the easier it is to sell you the next best thing. The calmer you are, the better you will make decisions and the better you will feel. Allow your nervous system to heal and to calm down. I promise you, you will feel the positive difference in your writing and in your marketing when you do that. This is exactly how we build inside your signature Get My Book Out There marketing system. We start with the foundations, not the noise, and we personalize them to your business model, your books, your genre, and your energy. If you want support, the link is below. So what should you do this week? Don't overhaul everything. This week, just identify your primary visibility channel, your main conversion path, and where your nurture reader relationships will be. That's enough. Momentum is going to start here. Next week, I'm going to show you how to make sales in January without launching, discounting, or burning out. We'll talk about how to use what you already have and create sales calmly, even early in the year. You don't want to miss that one.